How good is the auto canyon? It's so much fun doing that. I can't even. I'm alive. Oh my good. The AC-8 autocannon takes 7 seconds to land and has a... Oh, okay, ignore that cooldown. Just a fun little modifier right there. You get the autocannon and a backpack. So you get 10 rounds in the autocannon itself, and you get 50 rounds in the backpack. Each reload gives you back 5 ammunition, as seen as such, from 2 to 7. And if you are out of ammunition entirely, it is unideal, because now you have to do a long animation to reload. I'll rack that back, and then put the next clip. If you have to do the long reload, once you see some white in the magazine, open your stratagems, like so, and you'll have the ammunition in your gun to shoot with, but you won't be stuck there for too long and get mopped. So more of the story here, try to reload with at least 1 bullet remaining, or 1 shot remaining. And that can be seen by a small sliver. Get me behind the tanks. I can do work. I can do work. I missed one. It just ricochets. The bullets simply ricochet off the front. Watch this guy nade though. I'm just saying, bro. AT-AT walkers can be shot in the middle of their carriage, and they die in 1 hit. Shot in the legs, or shot in the jondals. Burst of Devastators, you can go ahead and shoot their upper body. You can try to at least. It can be a 1-shot potentially, but usually it's not. And if it's not, aim for upper body twice, and then they should be dead. Not always though. Sometimes it's 3 shots, which is tragic, but that's the best I can say. When you have a height advantage, it's not the worst to go for a headshot. Chainsaw hands are super inconsistent. I got lucky there. I aimed for the body, but given the sway and whatnot, it just hit the face. Face is a 1-shot. Just very particular to how you hit it, more so than the majority of other robots for some reason. I'd say that Hulks are easier to kill. All they take is 2 shots to the red laser on their chest, but it has to be pretty in the center of it, which can be tough, not gonna lie, especially standing up. If they slightly increase the accuracy, it'd be amazing. I'm missing it ever so slightly. The little circle thing that's your actual shots, it's off by a smidge each time. All right, these tank towers, you gotta land all 3 shots in quick succession. Otherwise, it turns around, you die. Oh my god, the retaliation's crazy. All right, you can't break a ship. Shoot the engine. Hey man, it was the 1 shot you missed. Leave me alone. I just killed 4 dudes in that. Wait. I just killed 4 people in 1 shot there. I'm doing work. Autocannon's actually fun. You just have to be in a really good position. Your positioning can't suck. And if it does, your experience will probably not be the greatest. How many shots to the weak spot of a Hulk? 3. You're still alive. Okay. It's hard to hit that weak spot. What the? It's impeccably hard to hit that weak spot. Don't kill me. 0 ammo in the backpack. I get back 10 clips, aka 25 rounds from a resupply. And I get back 2 clips, which is 10 rounds from a regular ammo pack on the ground. Clean. You get back 25 shots each time they give you a pack. But you can't give it to yourself. That's the only downside. You can drop your ammo pack for teammates to help you reload by holding down the D-pad for a controller or holding X on mouse and keyboard. And then the person that has the ammo pack gets on your right side and interacts with you. They press a mouse and keyboard E on a controller. I have no idea. And it auto reloads for you. Everyone and their grandma suggests shooting the front legs. From the back, from the front. It's inconsistent. As seen here. That leg's already weak. Other leg, for some reason, super easy to shoot. You can see my own facial expressions. It doesn't make any sense. I believe 3 shots on the side there will remove the wagon. And once removed, it'll bleed out. It can also no longer charge you either. And that is the most effective way this gun can actually handle it. Can you break the armor though? Even with it missing all that basically HP and body parts, the front legs are still so tanky and strong. The bleed out do be taking a little bit of time. And if you get too close, it will still pivot and kill you. But it does die eventually. A Broodmother for sure gets one shot. Hang the Stalkers. 2 shot at minimum. Maybe it's 1 shot to the head. And the armored shell dudes, they take at least a direct hit and then a splash hit. Probably like, you know, for sure 2 direct hits as well. I always forget there's hip fire. It might be accurate. I just don't have a cross on my screen to know where I'm aiming. If that's the center, I wouldn't trust it, but if you have to, you have to. Notable mention, you can 2-shot these little green dudes. From the face, from the side, doesn't matter. Versus the Battle Titans, you can remove... I thought it'd be like 1 shot, 1 done, I guess not. You can remove all the green bits underneath it. Don't get too confident though. If you miss, you're gonna die. I think the one that causes the spit to happen is towards its throat. Once broken, it can no longer spew. And after it's done, you can waste around 30 rounds on the tail of it, the little back of the carapace, underneath, and eventually blow its back out. And it dies. I got heavy doubt you can break these ships. Every time, I'm shocked. That was like, what, 4 shots? 3 shots? Something like that? You can just aim right here. Like, kind of where the light shows. That's freaking sick. I never knew that. I assume it takes 2 shots to break this illegal broadcast. That would be wrong. You take 1. Alright, so there's no fall-off range for this gun. I could probably climb this and shoot those eggs. That I can. You could use the gun to close bug holes from decent range as well. You don't have to actually shoot into it, just shoot the backboard, and that counts. You can shoot the turrets on top of the bunkers in the new bunker mission 4 times, and they'll explode. I don't think they have a weak spot. It doesn't glow like normal. And when you hear this, you can shoot the mortars from a good distance away 4 times as well, and they'll break. And these actually have a weak spot. When you shoot that, I'll have to find out. This should be the weak spot, but it still takes 4 shots to break, which means there's no point in going for the vents. Just shoot it if you see it. Mushrooms take 2 shots. The downside I'm noticing with this weapon is you have to carry a backpack for your ammunition, and shield generator is kind of overpowered. It probably won't be a big deal once they fix armor. AC-8 autocannon is pretty good in general, but it excels against the bots, considering most weak spots are facing towards you. Hulk, the other nerds are like the freaking Red Skulls. 1 tap if well placed, and they're gone. Hulks take 2, but it's really quick. The ones that don't face towards you, you can't do a whole lot, except to get better positioning, hopefully, or your teammates distract them, and once they are facing away from you, shoot the vents on the tanks, the tank towers. It takes 3 hits, and they're done. Very ammo efficient. And it also feels amazing when you blow them up in 3 shots. Great feeling. Try it out sometime. Downside, against the bots especially, you can't bring a shield, which means you're getting 1-tapped, bud, or close to it a lot, especially with the recent changes. So there's a downside for sure, skis. Towards the end of a mission, you can have your teammate drop a shield backpack if they have an extra, and you could swap to the shield when firing and swap back to your ammo backpack to reload. I did that one time. Can't find the footage. My apologies, but it's a strategy you can do. Versus the bugs, however, it's still good. I wouldn't recommend it, but you play however you want to play, all right? And I kind of hope they do buff it in some aspects. I'll talk about that in a moment. It's nice because you can handle everything technically. I didn't know you could go Battle Titans. That's cool. It just takes half your freaking backpack. I shouldn't have to throw the whole backpack, the kitchen sink, and perhaps the fridge at the Battle Titan to kill with autocannon. That's just me. It's cool you can do it though. I just feel you shouldn't take that many shots. As it turns out, there's a certain buff making it so I can blow out a Titan's back far faster, but it doesn't die. Maybe it bleeds out. I'm not sure how long that takes, but this situation, I destroy the green bits, and then 2 shots broke that piece right there. What's the buff, you might ask? PS5. Because I'm putting myself in a risky spot. I'm playing on low difficulties to test it. On higher difficulties, I die doing that. Guaranteed. I got 10 hunters jumping on me. I'm dead. So it kind of falls off in that regards. Versus the Chargers, you can kill them in 3 shots, and you can technically do that in 1 pass. They have to be behind them. It's just hard to do that, more so than it is to do anything else, because it just feels wonky. I have a much better time shooting the robots than the Chargers back, I guess. Like, it's way easier killing a Hulk than Charger. I'm comparing this to how it is to kill the Hulks versus the Chargers, the Battle Titans versus the tanks, and also the objectives too. All that stuff matters. And not to mention, with the bugs, because they're mostly melee, except for the mortar strikers and the spewers, they're trying to get close to you, which means reloading isn't going to be that easy. Versus the robots, you can reload behind a rock and you're chilling. Unless they grenade you, but you have time to throw it back or whatever you want to do. And that's also a big factor, is the reload. You don't understand what it feels like to sit still and reload unless you play the machine gun. And versus the bugs, especially with the recent changes, I don't think I want to play the autocannon on anything above like 5 difficulty. That's just me. You could do it. It just maybe depends on the map and the mission. I don't know. But it's good. I think it's amazing versus the bots. It's good versus the bugs. That's the verdict. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace.
Yo, why is there a resupply on my... There's a resupply on my...
You're fine, bro. You're fine.
He's so dead, dude. You kind of sound AI generated, look, dude.
I do?
You know, you ever hear Stephen Hawking's voice? Like,
I do not sound like Stephen Hawking's, dog. You'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. Nothing bad ever happened. You guys both airstrike me, dog. You guys both killed me with an airstrike. You told a drone pilot that my life wasn't worth it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I missed one. We'll say 13. I missed one. I missed multiple there. They're like 14. So, how many shots underneath it do I have to shoot to then make its armor weak enough to break?